Okay. Oh my god. So, hi. I actually can't even believe I'm making this video. But excuse the way I look. I woke up not that long ago. And yeah, I've been wanting to make this, but I've just been really busy and haven't gotten the time to do it. So, I'm gonna be a professional dancer with Celebrity Cruise Line. Like, that is so insane to say because I've been wanting to do this literally for so long, and it's finally happening, and I can't even fathom it right now. Today is my last day with my studio, and it's gonna be really sad, so definitely wanted to answer some questions, I guess, that I get asked frequently. So first one is, where is the itinerary? So the itinerary that I'm gonna be on is going across the Caribbean, and then we'll be going to Canada, and then Alaska, which I am stoked to go to Alaska and Canada. I'm so excited. I also like colder weather much more than hotter weather. It's just, I don't know. I've lived in Florida all my life, so I'm kind of sick of the weather. The next one is, how long am I gonna be gone? I'm gonna be gone, so it's actually coming up really soon. I will be leaving the August 28th, the day after my birthday, which is insane. So August 28th, and then I will be back around in May. I'm not gonna say what specific day because it's no special day that's happening. The next question is, am I going to miss everyone? Obviously, I'm gonna miss everybody. And it's definitely gonna be the hardest part of this contract. 7 months, which definitely isn't as long as a lot of other people's that I've seen, you know, been 8, 9, 10, 11 months at a time. But I think for my first contract, I think 7 months is perfect. So I think that is one of the, you know, kind of hard things about doing a job like this, where you have to be away from your family and friends and loved ones for so long. I'm definitely gonna have to get them on so they can see everything. And I think that'll be their first time ever going on a celebrity cruise as well, so definitely want to do that for them. So, I'm gonna start getting ready for the studio. It is August 19th, and my god. T-minus 9 days before I leave. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to do a packing video soon. Okay, let me just start getting ready. Let's do my hair. What shows will I be in? So I'm gonna be in the shows called, there's gonna be one called Life, another one, big production called Soundtrack, and then there's like some pop-up shows as well. There's one called Motown, and then another called Raining Rocks, which is more so for like the Christmas special, I guess, because I'll be there in December. And then there's one called Ray, which I have no idea about. I've tried doing my research on it, and I can't find anything, but it is really cool to see the singers and the dancers come together and just create a gorgeous piece together. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I've finished all of my training, I've done my medical, got my passport and all that stuff. Had her for a bit. So all of that stuff has been approved and ready, which is it's really stressful and overwhelming during that process. Like, I was freaking out every other day because you have to have all that stuff approved in time as well and like ready for everyone. So that was really stressful, I'm not gonna lie, but that's just, you know, I feel like everyone has that little experience every once in a while. Today is the last day, as I've said before, of me working at my studio. I've been there for like 3 years now, which, I don't know, probably might not seem that long, but when you're there for 3 years or even a year, you still make bonds with people. And I really love all the kids, you know? So I'll be back and I'll do guest choreography. Hopefully, you know, we'll get a contract. More contracts in the future. We will see. Someone asked one time if I'm gonna get seasick. The last time I was on a cruise was when I was like 6 years old, and it was like the Disney cruise. And I mean, I don't think I didn't get seasick then. I feel like I'll be fine. If anything, there's medication for being seasick and all that stuff. And I feel like once you're living on there, you get used to it. We'll see. I think I'll be okay. The audition process. My first celebrity cruise audition was in Miami at the Royal Building, and I was so excited. I don't know, I was like doing all this research on it and I was like, oh my gosh, like they look so cool, so exciting. I remember I went in very positive attitude, trying not to expect anything. And when going in, I get cut on the first cut, and I was like so heartbroken because I thought I was doing really good at that point. And after that, I felt so bad because my boyfriend drove me all the way there, and he usually has been coming with me to all of my auditions that I've done, and I don't know. In my thought process, I feel like I need to just do it so I can prove that like it was worth the drive and everything. But in the end, it is still worth the drive because it was an experience. I was really hard on myself, as a lot of dancers are. And after that, I was looking at their next auditions, which was in Orlando, Florida. And I went in there with a totally different attitude and really just focused. Like it was insane. I was like, I had my headphones on, I was really to myself. And when in those moments, I'm locked in. By the end of I made it through the first cut, I made it through the second cut, and then the third cut. And so by that time, I was so dead. I was so tired, and that was like the tumbling and tap session of it. And I just remember thinking to myself, like, come on, Suhaley, like just push, like you will be a-okay. They were wanting to record all of the combos that we did in order. So we did like the first one, second one, and third one. The first one was like, not really like an across the floor, but it was more of a jazzy heels. The second one was a like more almost hip-hoppy kind of jazz funk in heels. And then our last one was contemporary. And that was no shoes at all. It was a really fun audition throughout the entire thing. I was really happy with all the combos and everything. They were really fun. And I just did a front aerial, and I honestly do not know what to call that thing. It's almost like a front aerial, front handspring. And then at the end, we had like a little sit and chat with like questions, almost like a Q&A situation, and they explained kind of what was gonna happen on the cruise, which is really cool because you got to kind of like connect with the person who does it. It was really awesome. And I would absolutely do a celebrity audition again. Oh my gosh, it's 2:37. We gotta hurry. Okay, so it is 2:57 right now, and I have to leave pretty soon just because Florida traffic is ridiculous. Bring my camera to the studio for our last day, record a little bit of that, probably insert it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Like, comment, and subscribe. Alright, see ya!